back, everyone. Our next guest is the owner of the Butter End Cakery, and she is here today preparing her delicious harvest pear crostata, perfect for fall. Please welcome back our very good friend, Kimberly Bailey. We're so happy to have you.
Welcome back, Kimberly.
You look perfect for fall today.
Thank you. I'm all fall harvesty.
You really are.
Yes,
Gorgeous. Also joining us at the counter, one of our good friends, one of our favorite actors, Nico Santos from Superstore. We're also going to talk about Crazy Rich Asians because, oh my gosh. Who knew? And Orly and Ken smelled this baking in the oven and they begged to sit here, Kimberly.
Yes, yes.
So let's get started. You say that the key to making the perfect crostata is the perfect crust. And the perfect crust begins with?
Just frozen grated butter, of course.
Frozen is the key.
So here's the thing. This is the easiest recipe ever, and making the perfect pastry dough is super easy on this. And this is the best trick. So you take a cheese grater and you take your butter sticks and you just grate the frozen butter into this.
Freeze your butter, then grate it.
Freeze it, grate it, and then what you do is you put it in the flour and you toss it, and it's perfectly coated and it distributes the butter evenly and perfectly. So you can get rid of the pastry cutter and the food processor for this.
Right.
And that's all you need.
Yeah, and the food processor heats the butter anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, and
you
it
want to
winds
keep
up
it
all
cold.
clumpy. So this way it's perfectly distributed.
And there's your crust.
And there it is. It looks just like that.
And we have it over there. We've rolled it out.
You ball it up and put it in the fridge. You roll it out. And again, it doesn't have to be pretty. This is rustic. So it's a ragged crust.
So easy.
It's again. And then what we're going to do.
We'll set this aside. And now we're going to make our delicious filling, which begins with ricotta cheese.
Ricotta cheese. And then we're just going to do about 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and fresh nutmeg. Because, you know, just get it out.
Oh, that's so nice.
Don't kill it with this. It's very strong spice.
Okay.
Just about 1/8 of a teaspoon of that, and a little bit of confectioner's sugar. And this is a really warm spice for the fall holidays.
It's really nice.
And it smells delicious. And it just gives another texture underneath the fruit.
So technically, what is a crostata versus like a rustic pie? Is it the ricotta?
No,
Crostini?
It really is just about,
Crostata. Crostini
is the bread. I got all confused for a second. What makes a crostata?
It also is where you're coming from, and don't ask me beyond that.
Oh, right.
It's just another name for a pie, really. It's like a different rustic pie. It's a pie
without the shell thing.
Exactly.
It sounds pretty fancy.
So now we put
start calling mine crostatas.
we put our ricotta filling there, and now it's time to add the pears. So with the pears, we just mix it with some. I'll pull this over here.
You're just going to do like a tablespoon of brown sugar, and then you can add nuts in here. You can add sliced figs. We're going to use some dried cranberries for the holidays. Super nice, super easy.
And then toss that together with your fingers?
Toss it together with like a spoon, but we're just going to use this since we have it.
And get them nice and coated. And what kind of pears are you using?
Oh, I like a nice Bartlett pear. I cannot stand a mealy pear. I like a nice sweet, right? You don't
want a mushy pear, there's nothing worse except a mushy apple.
But I like, you know, to your point, I like the fact that most of the sweetness that I'm getting from it right now is coming from that fruit.
Right.
In other words, it's not like a lot of sugar, not a lot of overload on the sweetness. It's actually, it's really, really nice that way. 1
tablespoon of sugar in the whole
It's amazing.
recipe.
Oh, really?
That's it. How crazy is that, right?
So there you go. Then we put that
honestly,
there.
you don't even need that. I just, you know, I have a
The pears
bakery,
could do it
so I like
themselves.
sugar. So you notice I left like 1.5 inches, 2 inches around the exterior of the entire pastry crust with my filling. And then what you do, and again, this takes no skill, which is so nice. Literally anybody can do this.
Oh, and you just fold it over itself.
You're just going to fold it over.
That's beautiful.
And it's rustic, and it's like your Nonna made it, you know. It's just really fun. And that's
it. It's beautiful. And now we do a little egg wash.
Yep, we're going to brush that with a little bit of egg.
This really is simple.
Some people are like, do you use yolk? Do you use white? You can use anything. I just use the whole egg and beat it up.
Protein.
And then you get that nice finish on it.
Give it that shine.
I am going to look like a hero when I make this.
I know.
My family's going to be like, this is incredible.
Year round. So here's what you do. You just whip out balls of these dough. You put it in your freezer. You got company coming over.
Okay.
You take it out. If it's summertime, the fresh fruit is
any fruit.
strawberry. Oh, this
Is
recipe.
there really nothing in that crust except butter and flour?
Butter, flour, salt, and a little bit of water to make it come together.
That's amazing.
And that is
Some almonds over it on the crust or on the top?
No, right? Sprinkle them right
Now,
on
if you're not going to use it, could you use like a Bosch pear or a...
You could, and what's nice with a Bosch pear is that it has that nice dark skin. So if you slice it and fan it, you can leave the skin on. You have the contrast.
An Asian pear.
Wow. There you go. Yeah. That's a very good question.
I mean,
and I love Asian pears.
They're
crispier.
Yes, yes.
They are crispier, so they're definitely not going to be mushy.
It's like an apple and a pear put together.
Mixed together. Yeah. Yes. Look at you, Nico. So how long does this go in?
That's going to go in a 425 oven for 20 minutes. Bam, bam, you're done.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yes.
20 minutes. And listen, there's no sugar in it. And ooh, pretty.
Look at that. Wow.
And then
it makes such
cut
an
this
impact.
up if you're me, like in half, and then you just take it in the living room and eat the whole thing.
So good, so good. Now I got to ask, Kimberly.
2 servings.
Since the last time you were here, you've had a beautiful baby girl. Congratulations.
Look at her.
I know. It's little beautiful baby Bailey. Tell us about Bailey.
Little Bailey, she's actually not Bailey, she's Bailey Duckett. I'm not that crazy. I didn't name her.
Oh, look at her dog.
That's Milo, one of our 2 rescues, of course. We are a big rescue doggy
love that about
family.
you.
Milo thinks she belongs to him. So, yes, but she is my magical unicorn. She's the biggest gift ever.
Isn't it the most delicious thing ever?
I had no idea. I would have started 20 years ago and had 6.
I hear you. Isn't that the truth?
Listen, we do what we can.
No idea.
I mean, you completely understand how people become addicted to babies.
The minute they put her on my face, I just changed.
Thank you
The
so
fairy
much,
dust.
Kimberly. Congratulations, and thank you for
Kimberly,
sharing it. The
congrats.
full recipe, everybody, that you're going to want to check out, trust me, is available at hallmarkchannel.com. You can download it there.